Have you ever wanted to bake with olive oil? Today we're going to make a delicious lemon olive oil cake. It might seem strange to use olive oil in baking, but it actually provides a very fruity and distinct flavor that's going to really bring a great taste to this lemon cake. Olive oils come in a lot of varieties. You'll want to look for extra virgin, hopefully made in the United States, because then you'll know that it's fresh. This one is also cold pressed, which means there was no heat used in the processing, which also makes it better for baking. Today you'll need olive oil, flour, sugar, milk, baking powder, salt, the zest of a lemon, the zest of an orange, and 3 eggs. I'm going to use a mixer today. You could use a stand mixer or a hand mixer. First, you'll want to start out by greasing a 9-inch cake pan. I put parchment in the bottom of mine, and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Okay, like with all baking, we're going to mix our dry ingredients first. In this bowl, I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to add 2 teaspoons baking powder and 1 teaspoon salt. Next, we need to get 2 teaspoons of zest from the lemon and the orange. You can use a zester like this if you have one, but if you don't, you can simply take a carrot peeler and just barely peel the outside of the orange and the lemon and dice them up with a knife very thinly. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to beat the sugar and the eggs. So I have 1 cup of sugar in the bowl. Here's the 3 eggs, and I'm using a hand mixer. Beat these. Then we're going to add our milk, 1/4 of a cup, and the zest of the orange and the lemon. Mix that. Now while we're mixing this, we're going to slowly add the olive oil. You want to do it slowly so that it gradually incorporates into our egg mixture. We're gradually adding the olive oil at about a medium speed. Once that's well mixed, then you'll add your dry ingredients. Just mix just enough till they're all incorporated. Okay, now just scrape down the sides, of course, to get everything mixed well, and pour it into your greased and parchment lined or waxed paper lined 9-inch cake pan. We're going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Our timer went off at 35 minutes and we're inserted a toothpick. Comes out clean, so we are all done. Now we're just going to set it aside to cool. If you have a cooling rack, great, and if you don't, put a couple spoons under it. Okay, so the cake cooled and we added some powdered sugar and a little fruit to it, so we will give it a try. And you can see that the cake is very moist. You could serve this with whipped topping if you'd like to as well. Probably one of the best lemon cakes I've had. Without adding lemon juice, it's hard to imagine it's this great. But the moisture from that awesome olive oil, and remember all of the wonderful antioxidants you're getting from the olive oil compared to if you would have used butter. It's very healthy and anti-inflammatory. What a treat. Enjoy it.